What's good, YouTube? It's Yeti, and I'm bringing you another black and white Wi-Fi battle. So this is a UU match I had against Texan989. I found him on the Smog and Wi-Fi battle, and it was a really good match. So I had to upload this. It was pretty close, but if I didn't misclick, it wouldn't have been so close. Anyways, you see my team and you see his team. My average lead as of course, and his lead is gonna be Crobat in this match. So let's start the battle. So he leads off with Crobat while I lead off with Azelf. And so I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. No, I actually go for Psychic just to take out his Crobat because he's probably going to go for Taunt. So I wouldn't be able to put up my Stealth Rocks. So now he brings in Empoleon, and I go for Thunderbolt to see if it's either special defensive or physically defensive. Most are specially defensive. So I go for Thunderbolt, and as you can see from that damage, it's specially defensive. So now I'm going to take advantage to go for my Stealth Rock while he went for his. And now he's going to go for Scald to get rid of my Focus Sash and do a lot of damage since it's a stab water move. So now I'm going to go for another Thunderbolt. I'm trying to get the Parahax because Parahax will be nice on Empoleon, but I don't get it. He's able to go for another Scald and almost takes me out. I guess the first hit was max damage and that was minimum. So I'm gonna go for another Thunderbolt, hoping I'll kill it, and no, I don't. So he does a good move now and goes for a Roar, and he brings in my Snorlax. So I know he has the Roar, so I'm not gonna go for a Curse or anything. I'm gonna just go for a Body Slam because that was the safest thing to do, and he stays in just as that part because nothing wants to take a Body Slam. So this 2-1 gone. I still have 5 of mine, not 6, because next time Azelf switched in, it will be taken out by Stealth Rocks. So now I switch out because he brings in Machamp, and this is where I misclicked. Alright, I meant to bring in Zapdos, but I accidentally brought in Shaman, and I know Zapdos would have taken that Dynamic Punch a lot better since I'm physically defensive Zapdos, but it doesn't. So I go for a Seed Flare there, and he's able to go for a substitute after I hit myself, so that sucks for me. And so I go for another Seed Flare, but I hit myself again, and he goes for the Dynamic Punch and easily takes me out because Dynamic Punch, no guard from a Machamp, stab, that's really strong. That's definitely going to take me out. So now I have to bring in my Zapdos to get rid of his sub. And I know I could take Dynamic Punches for quite a while. So I go for the T-Bolt. He goes for the Stone Edge now. So I didn't expect him to have Stone Edge, but apparently he does. And Stone Edge does a hell of a lot of damage. So here I'm gonna go for a Roost as he switches out, and he brings in his Porygon too. I think I go for the Roost. Yeah, no, I don't. I'll go for the Thunderbolt. Anyways, Thunderbolt doesn't do much because Eviolite Porygon 2 is probably the most annoying thing in the world. This Pokemon could eat hits forever. Unless you have a fighting type move, you're not a physical fighting type move at that. So he goes for the cover now while I go for the Roost. So that's a really good play on his part, predicting me to go for a Roost, since he knows none of his hits will take me out and I'm faster. So I go for another Thunderbolt, hopefully getting a Parahax, and I do get it, thank God. And he goes for the Tri Attack, and Tri Attack does a lot of damage, especially since I'm physically defensive. But it doesn't do enough to like get me down to like a 2-hit KO range. So he goes for another Tri Attack. He's probably hoping to get like a Hax or something, like a Freeze Hax or a Burn or something, but he doesn't get it, and I'm able to get a 10% Thunderbolt. I'm able to get a Parahax from Thunderbolt. So now I'm gonna just go for another Roost while he probably goes for recover now. Yeah. So you know it's really stally playing with Porygon 2, and I didn't expect him to have a Toxic, but later on he reveals that he actually did have the Toxic. I should have known he had Toxic. Anyways, now I bring in my Snorlax because I know I could take whatever special move for days. Alright, and he goes for the Toxic now. Really good move for him. and I'm not really worried because I have the rest. I'm the cursed rest Snorlax from the last video, and I know I could just take hits for days. So he goes. So he switches out now and brings in Miss Maggie's, predicting me to go for a curse. I mean, not a curse. Predicting me to go for a body slam. But I just go for the curse, expecting him to switch out. Or probably going for like Thunderbolts or anything. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. Try attack. But now he goes for a substitute with Miss Maggie's, and I just go for a Fire Punch because that's the only other move I could actually hit him with. What I should have done was gone for more curses, especially since he still had, what's that Pokemon? Machamp. So he's just going for substitute. He's just trying to do damage to him. He's just waiting for me to go for a rest. Really smart for him. Even though he's losing health, but as long as the toxic keeps racking up, and I'm gonna have to go for rest eventually since I don't want Snorlax to die. So he's gonna take advantage of that and bring in his Machamp, since I'm probably not gonna switch out Snorlax either. I don't know why I didn't see it in the match. I should have like switched out already, but I didn't want him to get a free sub up. And I'm thinking he's just helping me out this time since his HP is just going down. I'm just going for Fire Punch. But then I see the poison damage racking up a lot. And now he predicts me to go for the rest. So he brings in Machamp now. Really smart play on his part. Really smart. After the battle, I know I sent you the link to my battle. What was your name again? I forgot your name. But anyways, he was for a Dynamic Punch. I'm thinking, alright, it's probably not going to do as much as I think it is. But it does a lot. It does over half. I'm now confused and asleep. So it really sucks to be that Snorlax getting Dynamic Punched. And I don't want nothing else taking the Dynamic Punch. I could have brought in my Zapdos, but see, Snorlax was already asleep and it had too low of HP. So now I bring in my Zapdos and I go for the Roost here, I think, or a T-Bolt. No, I go for the T-Bolt, yeah. Oh my god, all these after turn effects. No, I actually did go for the Roost. I don't even remember this battle. I had this battle like 2 days ago. I told my opponent I was going to upload it yesterday, but I wanted to upload it using the snowball I just got. Anyways, I just go for the Thunderbolt now because I'm just trying to do damage against this Porygon 2. This Porygon 2 is annoying. And he goes, I didn't even see what move he went for. But he misses, so it's whatever. So now I bring in my Azelf as Death Fodder to see what he actually did go for. And he gets Power Hack, so I just lose Azelf. I could have used that Death Foddering later on in the match. So now I bring in Rhyperior, because Rhyperior could definitely take him out. So I know he's going to have to switch out, so I'm going to go for a substitute now. So now I'm behind the sub, and Miss Maggie is just there doing floating stuff. I don't know. So he goes for the substitute too, and I go for the Rock Blast and miss. Alright, that was a crucial miss because now he's able to go for a Shadow Ball and get rid of my sub. So I guess the hacks are now coming back at me. So he goes for the Shadow Ball, takes me out, and I go for the Rock Blast, hopefully not missing. So I'm able to take out that sub, and then because Rock Blast is now continuous, the sub is gonna go away, and I'm gonna take out Miss Magius. So now he brings in Machamp, and I'm thinking, can I take a Mach Punch? I mean, can I take a Dynamic Punch? But I just switch out because that's the safest thing to do. And I bring in my Zapdos again because it could take Dynamic Punch. Why can't I talk? It can take Dynamic Punches easily. So as you can see, that Dynamic Punch did absolutely nothing. So now I just go for another T-Bolt, and he just stays in with Machamp. I don't know what he's thinking. He's probably gonna go for the Stone Edge now, but he just goes for the Dynamic Punch again. If he had just gone for the Stone Edge, I wasn't gonna like over predict. I didn't want my Rhyperior to take in any damage. So now he switches out, and I'm like, yes, he switches out, and I still have a Azumarill. The choice band Azumarill for Aqua Jet to take it out. So now he brings in Porygon 2 again, and he goes for, and I go for the T-bow, but I get the not the confusion hacks again and hit myself. So I'm really mad now, and I have to go for a roost because I don't want to take anything from this Porygon 2. This Porygon 2 is a big threat. Not even a big threat, it's an annoying threat actually. So now he gets a Toxicome. I'm like, damn it. But you know, it's fine. I'm just trying to do damage to him so that I could later on bring in my Azumarill and go for a waterfall or whatever. So now I bring in my Rhyperior, predicting him to go for a Tri-Attack, and I don't think Tri-Attack should do that much damage to me, especially since not, what's that word I'm trying to think? Especially since I resisted. Anyways, I get the sub up for free because he didn't go for the Tri-Attack. He gets a Power Hack, sucks for him. So this was like really hacksy battle. That's exactly what we were thinking both ways. I go for the Earthquake, just seeing how much damage that will do. And Earthquake does nothing. So now he goes for the Tri-Attack. And this Tri-Attack is going to take out my sub. Yeah, it takes out my sub. So now I know that Tri-Attack is going to do a lot to me. So I go for another sub here. And he goes for a Tri-Attack and actually hits. I'm just hoping he gets paralyzed again, but apparently that's not the case. So I think from this point on, I just give up and just keep going for Rock Blasts and Earthquake. So I go for Rock Blast. Rock Blast is going to do a good amount if I hit all 5 times, and I hit 4 times it, so that's pretty good. He goes for the Tri-Attack. I resisted, so it shouldn't KO me, and it doesn't. So this Porygon 2 is just really annoying. I go for Rock Blast again, just hoping I get the 5 hits. I get 4, I get 5, and I almost take it out, and it lives and is able to go for a cover. Why? Jesus Christ, I was so mad when I saw that. You guys don't understand. So I go for Rock Blast again, and I think this time I only get 3 hits in. Yeah. I only get 3 hits. He gets a Power Hack, luckily. So now I just go for Earthquake. I should have just gone for Rock Blast, and Earthquake almost takes it out, and he lives and recovers again. This Porygon 2 is so annoying. I just wanted to slam my DS. I didn't want to play no more. I go for the Earthquake because Earthquake is doing more damage than like 3 Rock Blasts. So he goes for another Tri-Attack. That does a lot, and it does take me out, and he gets a critical hit. Alright. Now when I saw that crit, I'm like, alright, he gets Power Hacks twice, so I guess I deserve that crit. But no, I don't deserve that crit. I don't deserve it. So now I just bring in my Choice Band Azumarill, and I'm just gonna waterfall everything. Alright, whatever comes in is gonna get a waterfall. That's a huge power Choice Band boosted waterfall. Nothing wants to take that. You bring in Mew, I could take a Thunderbolt. I have 404 HP. I'll take that light work. So now I go for another waterfall, and you know what happened, guys? I don't take it out. He lives with a little smidge of health. So you know I have to save Azumarill because I'm Choice Banding. I have the Aqua Jet. So I just bring in my Zapdos as Death Fodder because I don't need it. He goes with a T-Bolt with Mew. I don't know why he has T-Bolt and Mew. That's the first time I've ever seen that. And then I'm just getting poison damage. He goes for the Psychic now, so I see he has 4 attacks. I don't know what item he's running. I don't care at this point, right? So I'm able to take it out easily with a T-Bolt. I'm poisoned. Poison damage is going to kill me. But I have the Aqua Jet with Azumarill, and that's going to take him out. I don't care. I know I could live. I know I could live the Stealth Rock damage because I have a lot of HP, and Stealth Rock only does like 1/16. I don't even know how much it does. I don't care what. I'm gonna Aqua Jet that. I'm gonna live that. I'm gonna live that Stealth Rock damage. He's gonna live that Stealth Rock damage. I have 21 HP. Aqua Jet that bitch in the face. Alright. So that's game. Anyways, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe to me. Subscribe to my boy Black02125. Subscribe to my boy Gerber. My boy Mr. Project Sounds. Narutoverse 13. Subscribe to all of them. Watch all their videos. Leave a like too, alright? And comments. I want to see some comments, guys. Peace.